Hello, everyone. Welcome once again to A.O.S Abroad. And here we talk about everything related to language studies. If you are actually learning the English language, the French, the German, or Spanish, or if you just want to perfect your English language, we can definitely assist you on that. Likewise, we assist people on preparing for internationally recognized examinations like IELTS, like TOEFL, TEF Canada, or TCF Canada. So if you actually require assistance on that, we can definitely help you. And if you are working on your immigration or visa applications to countries like the US, the UK, Canada, you understand, we can definitely be of assistance to you on that premise, educating you on what to do. So before we actually go on, I would like to state that we are not licensed Canada immigration consultants. We are not immigration lawyers. We don't even consider ourselves as travel agents. We are more of people that like to share information around and so just give you educated feedback. So that being said, we are always scheduled to start our live QAs by 3 p.m. West African time or 10 a.m. Ontario time daily. So you can drop your questions whatsoever that you have relating to the topic or to the title of the video of today. So that being said, we are going to be tackling the question 303, which is a kind of simple question. It states that how can I get work visa to Canada? And the question was asked by Peter Ushedo from Nigeria. And as you know, these are questions I extracted from the Make Money and Migrate to Canada in 2023 webinar QAs. Mr. Peter, when it comes to getting work visa, or I would say rather work permit in Canada, there are certain steps you would actually have to follow. And the very first thing you need to do, especially for jobs that require what we know as LMIA reports, which is the Labor Market Impact Assessment report, you would first of all need that you would first of all need job offer letters. And what job offer letters would actually state is the job that you applied for, the job that the Canadian employer is going to be giving you. So basically, you need a Canadian employer to show interest in you, to want to employ you before you can get a work permit, before you can apply for a work permit. You can apply for a work permit without without having gotten that job offer letter and the contract, you understand, letter with the LMIA reports together with the LMIA number. Now, this may be quite much for you to understand, especially if you are new to this, but just see it this way. Before you could come into Canada as a temporary foreign worker, you need to have a particular work that is waiting for you. Do you understand? Especially if you're not coming maybe as a spousal, what do they call it, applicant. Maybe you are not coming under the spousal work permit where your wife or your husband already is in Canada, and you just have to show that yes, you are coming to stay with the spouse and also work alongside. So that one doesn't require any work offer. It doesn't require any job offer. But if you are coming as a new person without having anyone in Canada, you understand, without even having a study permit, without having anything on your name, then you would have to apply for a job first from your home country. And it's rather hard, as people say it, but that does not mean it's not possible. It's hard to get a job outside Canada, especially if you don't know the tactics and the strategies towards looking for and applying and getting that job during the interview or after the interview process. Now, after you have gotten the job, and I'm going to share you a link whilst we almost at the tail end of this to show you where you could go to get educated, to get trained on how you can actually get a job offer from outside Canada without necessarily doing too much. Do you understand? Now, after you get a job offer, the employer that is going to employ you would have to give you an LMI report. And that LMI report, what it states is that there is no other Canadian or no other permanent resident in Canada that can do that job or is willing to do that job except from you. And those are jobs that are termed the critical occupations or the essential occupations. You understand, in the healthcare sector, in the agricultural sector, and things like that. That permanent residents, Canadians themselves, may not really want or have the time to do themselves. So you could come in on that premise and take up those jobs, do it, and after some certain years, even file for permanent residence application if you so want to. So the very first thing you need to note when you want to get a work visa is either a job that requires LMIA, and there are some jobs that are LMIA exempt. That means they don't require LMIA reports, and that just means that the Canadian employers or the Canadian government know that these jobs are most likely not going to be taken up by Canadians or foreign workers. So it's by permanent residents. So most times they leave those jobs without really requiring them to go through the hassle of getting an LMIA. And for that, employers are much more open to, you understand, recruits on in demand anybody that is actually willing to do those jobs outside of Canada. So after you do that, after you get the LMIA, if you need it, or if you don't get it, if you don't need it, then you can now apply for the work permit. You understand, together with the documents the employers have given you and all other travel documents you would require before you now actually get that visa. And typically, online, it states that the processing time of the work permit based on the IRCC website, our IRCC processing time, it takes roughly about as a rule of thumb 3 to 5 months to actually get it done with, to get it processed for you to come into Canada as a temporary foreign worker. So if you really require to do it, then you can go on this website to learn more further details on how you can do it yourself, how you can actually apply for those jobs, how you can get those jobs to, you understand, favor you, how to actually show your competence in those jobs so that you can, and you can even search on this website that I'm about to share. You can search for jobs that are readily available, and the website is not far-fetched. It's the job bank website, the Canadian Job Bank website. You can go on that website to learn more about the jobs you can apply for, to learn more about how you could structure your resume in such a way that shows that you are ready for those jobs, and how definitely you can be applying through the emails or through direct application to all those employers in Canada currently. And if you want to know about the processing times it takes to actually work on your visa application, you can also go on the second website I've shared with you right now, the Canada.ca website. These are the official website of the Canada Immigration, or you understand, the Canada office. So thank you very much. I do hope you got value from that. If you need further details, you can always reach out to us on our website, aosacademy.com, or you can send us an email on admin@aosacademy.com, and you can always reach out to us on our um, contact details. We are going to be sharing them on the live chat section right now so that you can have access to reaching out to us if you need further details or further um, assistance on your applications. So we have the Canadian number and the Nigerian number has been shared on the screen right now. So thank you very much. If you do got value from this, then do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit on the notification bell to get notified anytime we drop a content, and like and share this video with your friends and with your family. And we do hope to see you in our next Q&A sessions. Thank you very much, and bye for now.